probably know her face from the Estee Lauder ads or the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, but you may not have known that model Hilary Rhoda is a hometown girl who grew up here in Chevy Chase. And this month, she's on the cover of Capitol File magazine, and now she's in our studio. So glad you could rush down here today from New York. I understand there are some flight problems.
Yes.
You just told me that you got your start here in town. You went to an agent or you answered some ad?
My mom and I were in the car, and we heard this Pro Scout commercial on the radio, and you know, she thought that we should give it a shot. And so all the agents come down to D.C. from New York, and it was at the Hilton right here. And I mean, you know, a lot of things can happen from that, but it was really her persuasion that we went up to New York during Thanksgiving break from school and really pursued it. And I signed with an agency, and my first job was with Bruce Weber for Hollister, which is an outlet of Abercrombie.
Okay, people think being a supermodel is really glamorous and fabulous. It's hard work. It's like being a professional athlete, isn't it?
I mean, there are a lot of things that are glamorous about the job, but then there are things like the traveling. The last few months I was in Brazil, India, Hong Kong, just back-to-back 15-hour flights, and you kind of have to, you know, sacrifice your life, your personal life, but there are so many rewards from it as well.
Okay, what's the glamorous side?
There are a lot of perks. You know, there's
like
parties, and you get to meet so many interesting people, you know, from the job, and it's really cool.
Do you get to keep the clothes?
I do get to keep some clothes. You know, doing the runway in Paris and Milan, you get to meet amazing people like Karl Lagerfeld and Valentino, and they send gifts, you know, bags and stuff, which is so nice. And, you know, I share it with my friends and my mom, and, you know, we're constantly exchanging, and it's really nice.
During the break, Kimberly asked you when was the last time you ate a donut, and you said it had been a long time. Tell me about the dietary restrictions of staying in shape, especially when you've got a swimsuit layout coming up for Sports Illustrated.
Well, I grew up really exercising and always being athletic. I played field hockey and lacrosse. I was a swimmer. So it's kind of naturally in my blood to stay active, and I work out every day as much as I can, whether I'm traveling or here with the trainer. So, I mean, yeah, I haven't had a donut in a long time, but there are other things that I can indulge in, and I work out really hard and try to stay in shape.
Is it nerve-wracking being, you know, in a bathing suit, in a bikini, out in the surf for hours? Are the swimsuit shoots grueling, or are they fun, or a little both?
I think, well, you know, your inhibitions kind of go away after the first 20 minutes, because, you know, these people have seen millions of girls in the bikini. It's their job, and so they're used to it, and they make you feel so comfortable. So by the end of the day, you're just kind of running around on the beach, and it's a really good time, and you get to know the cast and the crew, and so it's a really fun experience.
Great, great. So you're here. Are you going to be home for the holidays? How are your friends reacting? Are you going to be in town?
I was just here for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'm coming back in a couple weeks for Christmas, and I'm going back to New York tomorrow, and then I fly to LA. Then I come back, and then I come home for Maryland. So
there's that grueling travel thing. Do you get to stay in touch with your pals from school? Where'd you go to high school?
Holy Cross.
Holy Cross. Do you get to keep in touch with them?
Yeah. I'm going to see a lot of them tonight. They're coming to the party that we're having for Capitol File. So for me being on the cover, which is really nice, and I'll get to see all of them. So it'll be fun.
Great. Well, this is lovely, and you are lovely, and congratulations
you.
and continued success. We will look for you on the makeup counter and in the magazines, and we'll say we know her.
Thanks.
That's great. Thanks, Hilary.